Hey everybody.
Welcome to our Facebook Live.
This is our Facebook Live, and we're glad to be here. We're doing basically a summer wrap up, summer podcast, just to finish off the term, and as we head off on holiday. So it's nice to be with you this morning.
It is, and it's a lovely morning.
It is a gorgeous morning,
It's
isn't it?
going to be a hot day.
It is, again. I actually have to say, I love the warm weather. It was a little bit heavy the other day, a bit humid, heavy the other day.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy the hot weather.
Yeah, anything above 30, I'm not so much.
Not so much?
Not so much a fan.
No. I can go quite comfortably up to, I think, about 33, 35, that sort of...
Well, that's this week.
That's this week, is it?
35 this week.
Excellent. Although it's a lot easier when you're not at work.
Yes. Which we're not this week.
We're not this week, which is fantastic. Okay, so what have you been up to the last little while?
The last little while.
Anika Parker, here at work. I'm going to turn on the computer so that we can see what's going on.
Well, one of the exciting things that we've been doing, or were a part of, was we went to Greece for 2 weeks.
Yes, we did. Some people might have seen our little
video that we made. Yep.
When we were coming back.
Yes.
We were slightly sad to be coming back.
Yeah. So we went to Greece for 2 weeks. We were working with an organisation called Nia Zoe, and who work with people who have been human trafficked, into prostitution in Athens. And we were training their core team. Excuse me.
No worries.
We were training their core team.
Oh dear. Wow.
Oh, excuse me.
Don't die there.
Training their core team into how to be more effective in working
yes.
with the men and the women who had been trafficked.
Yeah.
And that was such a special week. Like, I found it such an inspiring week, like the people we worked with.
Yeah.
There was also a group of people there who were working with refugees as well, from one collective, another organisation.
Yeah.
So I found that a really inspiring week.
Yeah.
A challenging one to be training. But just an excellent week.
It was fantastic. And also, it was a culmination of about 3 months of intense work.
So we had to write the training program.
Right from scratch.
Which was great.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. We learnt a lot doing it.
Yeah. What's important for people who are working with girls who have been utterly betrayed, and because most of them get into the sex trade, the ones that we're working with, or the guys are working with, have gotten into the sex trade by being human trafficked. So they trust somebody, that person takes them to Athens in this case, and then basically they're forced into prostitution, because they owe X, Y, Z or whatever. So so it's really sad. So how do you help somebody like that, be really intentionally, so that you're not actually making things worse, but you're actually
helping them build trust again.
Yeah. Helping them make choices for themselves, helping them trust themselves, not just to trust others, but actually to trust themselves again.
Yeah.
So it was really fantastic.
Yeah.
And then we had a week.
We had a week holiday, which was lovely.
It was so nice.
So we were 6 minutes walk to the beach, in the mountainous region, in the Peloponnese of Greece.
Yeah.
And so that was beautiful.
Yeah. It was so nice.
Yeah.
And then we came back, and we've been working in a JMA, our local high school. And
that would be secondary school.
Secondary school. We're
in the UK.
Yes, high school is
Australia.
Oh, okay. Hello, Australia. So that's been good. Yep. That's been great.
What's been your highlight of working in JMA this year?
Oh, that's a great question. I think it's just been really. It's been a real privilege to be able to be available, I think, to these young people. There was one day where I connected with a young lady, came and chatted with me. So stuff going on in her life, and it was just really I think we talked for about 2 hours.
Yes, you did.
At least she talked for almost 2 hours. And it was just so lovely just to be able to have the time to give this person.
Yeah.
And by all accounts, you know, afterwards, the feedback we got was that was really helpful for her. She
Yeah.
found it really helpful. So I think, yeah, just to be able to be present, I think that's been real.
Yeah.
That's been really lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about you?
There'll be two things. One is the mentoring program.
Okay,
we were running, so
Yes.
we were training up sixth form mentors. So they're kind of 16 to 18
Yes.
year olds to
Yeah.
mentor some younger students in the school. So that was, I really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah.
The other one was the what do you call it, like the introduction day for the new sixth formers
Oh yeah,
coming in.
that's right.
Induction
that.
day.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was really great. So we
That
got
was
to
nice.
meet some of the new students and
Yeah, who we'll be working with next September.
who helped them find their way around the school. And
Yeah,
that was
They were
just
so
fun.
nervous, weren't they?
Yeah, they were really nervous.
Oh, I remember first day at school and changing school, and it's just horrendous. I'm so glad you only have to do all of that once. Like, oh my goodness, imagine having to go through teenage years and high school, secondary school more than once. Oh, Lord have mercy. I think your mum and dad are on.
I think my mum and dad are all
Hello. That's awesome. Love it. What else has been happening?
We've been working on doing some mentoring work.
Oh yes. Chapter 2.
Yeah, do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, Chapter 2. Chapter 2 is another organisation. I'm a trustee for Chapter 2, and they run mentoring for fatherless boys.
Yep.
And so we were commissioned, separate to me being a trustee, but as SYC we were commissioned to design a mentoring program for them, because what they usually do is they work through other organisations, churches in particular, and so the church says we want to set up this mentoring program, and Chapter 2 kind of helps them do it.
Yeah.
That's basically what. But we got to the point where we needed to set up a mentoring program ourselves as Chapter 2 for mentors who weren't attached to a partner organisation.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the things that we that we've been doing. So we did some interviews, did some research and stuff. What's best practice? Looking at what we do, as well as what others do, and pulling it all together. And so we delivered a manual essentially of recommendations of how that should work, all the different aspects of a mentoring program, supervision, everything, how to care for the mentees, how to care for the guardians, all that sort of stuff. A whole load of policies, and that was a labour of love. I do not enjoy doing that at all. Oh my goodness. And then you finished it off.
Yeah, made it into a booklet and zhushed it up a bit.
You did. You zhushed it up a bit. She waved her magic wand, and it was absolutely amazing and gorgeous, and it was lovely.
And it's been delivered.
Has it been delivered?
It has been delivered.
Excellent.
Or it's getting delivered today.
Oh, is it today?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. So that was good. That was a great project. It was really nice to be able to. Something nice about being able to support another organisation, a bit like Nirzoi, be able to go over to Greece and support another organisation and helping them do what they're wanting to do and so that was great. That was fantastic. You've also been doing some other work as well.
I've been working on the Dealing with Depression course.
Yeah.
So reworking that.
Yeah.
Really.
What's the dream?
The dream is that we will have a 6-part series that will all be video recorded. So that people so we don't need to run the course.
Yes.
It can just be run by a group of people. They can put the video on and just run it themselves.
Yeah. So good.
So that's a dream. We're a fair bit away from that.
Yeah. Well, we might do podcasts.
We might do
before
podcasts.
Videos. So that will get it going quicker.
Yes.
That could be like a little practice run, I was thinking. Maybe.
Yes.
So we could do a little bit like this and do the sessions like this, and then
Yes.
people can engage with it that way.
Yeah.
Start off with.
So that's been a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work. But people, we've run it many times before.
Yeah.
And people have really appreciated it.
Yes.
So it'd be really nice to be able to have that, so that people can just have it on demand.
Yeah.
And just take it on. So dealing with depression. Yes. Come on.
And tell me about coaching, Claire.
Coaching. Oh my goodness, coaching. Yes. So one of the things that we do as SYC is we provide training and coaching. So Niazoi, the training in Greece, was part of that. It was part of our bespoke training that we do as part of that. But we also provide coaching one-on-one with leaders. I do.
Yes.
I got myself all trained up, I did, and all accredited and everything. And so helping leaders, coaching. Have you ever had coaching?
No.
It's really different, because we're all used most to mentoring, where you come alongside somebody and you help them, usually you kind of, as the mentor kind of knows what a bit more about, is a bit further on to the person who's being mentored and all the rest of it. Whereas coaching is very different. Coaching is actually about using powerful questions and creating a space so that the person can work stuff out, and you can use powerful questions and reflective listening and stuff, and then you're facilitating the person to develop their own way forwards.
Right.
You might have a bunch of resources or frameworks that you can use to help raise awareness or point them in different directions, just to get different perspectives and things like that. But it's a really powerful thing, because it means that whoever is being coached, wherever they're at, they're able to move forward in their own story.
Yeah.
You don't impose anything on them. They're able to move forward in, from a Christian perspective, in what God is calling them to do and the way that God is calling them to do it. And you just help them clarify that, help them find the inner strength and conquer blockages and obstacles and things like that, most of which are internal, in the mind, inside, our fears, our all the things that hold us back, and helping those things, go against those things. So
right.
It's great. So we are. I've currently got a couple of pro bono people that we're coaching. The idea with the coaching is that it generates income so that we can continue doing things. Oh my goodness, this is just suddenly. There we go. Sorry about that. So I can't remember what I was saying.
You're doing some pro bono, but the idea is
that the fees from coaching helps us continue the work that we're doing here in Reading with the youth work and community work. So that's the idea of that. So it was really nice to get some money for our time in Greece, wasn't it?
It was great.
So good. So that's helped us continue in these times, which are pretty tricky, aren't they?
They are. Yep.
So that was great.
Cool. Talking of tricky times.
Yes.
Cars.
Oh my goodness.
What happened this morning, Claire?
This morning I got into my car, turned my engine on, and I couldn't put it in gear. Now my gears have been grumbling a little bit the last couple of weeks. I have noticed.
Yeah.
But this morning they were like, we've not had our coffee. We are not moving. So I did manage to, so I turned it off. And when I turned it off, I was able to get into gear. So I turned it on in gear and it was okay, but I couldn't move into the next gear. Anyway, I did eventually get up into third. So I sort of drove all the way here in third. So possibly after this, well, I've got a meeting, you've got a meeting, but after that, possibly might be doing some phone calls to see if I can get my clutch fixed.
Oh dear.
That feels like it's going to be really expensive.
I've had a clutch fix, but it was a few years ago, so I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's better than a gearbox.
Right. Yes. Oh, well, look, it could be that. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea what it is. I don't know what the problem is. Something to do with the gears and the clutch. It's just not happening. Oh dear, you've had issues with your car. You got a
Yeah.
new car as a result.
I did. I knew second-hand car. It's not,
Yeah.
Yeah, but yes, my car had some issues, and the issues were more expensive than the car was worth.
Yes.
And so I had to say goodbye to the Mini.
Yes. That was a sad day.
It was a sad day, and get a more functional car rather than a exciting car.
So, which is just as well, because usually we travel around in my car because I have a boot that can fit
Claire has the functional car.
suitcases in. We're about to go away
Yes.
next week, and well, hey, look, my car might be fixed within the next 48 hours. Who knows? Who knows? Hey. Oh wow. Okay, so the other thing we're doing at the moment,
We're looking after a turtle at the moment.
it's a tortoise.
Tortoise, is it? Sorry.
Tortoise.
I
Not-
get
not-
my turtles and my tortoises mixed up.
And so I just say tortoise, which is neither. Well, I love Tommy. Tommy's
Yeah,
great.
Tommy's a friend of ours, and
Yes.
they've gone away.
Yeah.
So we're
Neil and Toya have gone away. Tommy's not gone
Tommy's
away.
not gone away.
We're looking after Tommy while Neil and Toya and the girls are gone.
Yes.
And yes, he was my little company because I had COVID last week, and it was my 50th birthday last week, and I had to spend it all on my Todd. But I did go out, so I broke all the rules and went out to see Tommy. I did. I said, I'm stuffed if I'm going to be staying on my own with no company. So I went and spent some time with the tortoise, on my own with the tortoise. So I watched him while he ate his dandelion leaves in the garden.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's Tommy. He brings us a lot of joy.
He does. He does.
Hey, the other thing we've been doing, we did a couple of months ago, which I am now really benefiting from,
Yes,
is we sorted out Beryl's garden.
we did.
We did. Beryl's a lovely lady that I live with, and her garden,
Her garden was overgrown out the back,
it was.
so we did a bit of a garden SOS
Yes, we did.
rescue,
Yeah.
and with a group of us,
Yeah.
and got rid of some weeds that were taller than me. Cleaned it all up,
We did.
and found the garden beds again,
Yeah.
and got some wood chippings in.
Yeah.
Wood chipped it, put some mats down for weed control,
It was great.
and have put some plants in, and it's
Yeah.
looking fantastic.
It's looking fantastic, and I am enjoying it. We've yet to get Beryl out there, but all in good time, I say.
When she's ready.
When she's ready, all in good time. So that's been a real joy. So I spent a lot of time actually sitting out in the garden,
Yeah.
and watching. We've got loads of butterflies. I've
Right.
been learning my butterflies, Anika.
Right.
I have.
Okay.
They're great. They're awesome. Almost like my plants.
Yeah, we have a nursery in our office.
We do. It's great.
Which is basically spider plants and what are the other types?
They're called begonias.
Begonias.
Begonia maculata.
And we are surrounded by them
Yes, we are.
to the point that there's really not much room for anything else.
How do you feel about this, Anika?
I have some strong feelings about how many plants we have in the office.
You do.
I think there's a few too many, but each to their own.
Now, I'd be fair. I have gotten rid of quite a few recently.
We got rid of 6,
Was that how many?
maybe 7.
Really?
Yes.
She's been counting, people. She's been counting.
So yes, you have got rid of a few, but there's still a few to go.
Okay. Look, but he's like...
And I think Toya's still got some at her house that probably belong back here as well.
Yeah, she probably has. We've got probably about 20 spider plants. Oh, they're loving the warmth. They've like gone the last few days.
Yeah.
Look at that. And that begonia over there, he's flowering.
Yeah,
They're just gorgeous.
we just have a
They're
lot of
beautiful.
plants in the office.
They're beautiful. I went and planted some more. I took some of our seedlings home the other day because I was worried about them in the heat. And I planted them out yesterday, I think it was.
Right.
Maybe the day before. They're
Okay.
now outside because I have no room in Beryl's house to put them.
Lucky beryl.
They're gorgeous. So if you'd like a maculata, yeah. Do you know, when we went on a retreat, that was the other thing that's happened. When we went on a retreat, we were at, wherever it was we were at, up at House of Bread at the Mill. And they had this beautiful begonia. I think it's one of the rosier ones. And they have male and female flowers. And they're they're huge, like literally the size of my hand. These flowers, beautiful blooms, and I took a couple of leaves to see whether I could propagate them as leaves. So you can propagate them the way I've been propagating the stems, is you dunk them in water and wait for the roots to grow.
Yes.
But with the leaves, you put them flat on compost, and basically they'll grow. You cut the spines in little places, and they've died.
Oh.
That one didn't work.
Oh.
It's a bit sad. The leaves are. You don't look sad at all. She's not sad at all. But I do. I really want one of those plants. Though.
Okay.
I do.
Maybe next time we're back at the House of Bread.
Or I could buy one.
Oh, you could buy one and keep it at barrels.
You know, in the office. We need to bring this to a close. Benefit dinner. Tell us about the benefit dinner, Anika Parker.
Benefit dinner is happening in November.
Yes.
I can't remember the date.
It's the 10th.
The 10th.
Thursday.
The 10th of November. It is a Thursday because we're having it at Reading College.
Yes.
At the kitchen at Reading College. Reading College does some training programs for young people. And these young people are training for the hospitality industry. And so they're going to be cooking our meal for us, a 3-course meal, and serving it to us. So it'll be all done by young people.
Yeah.
There's a maximum of 30 people, I think. So less than last time we had.
Yeah.
So people will need to book in early.
Yeah.
And it's a 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I think so. 7.
I think it was 7 till 9:30.
Yeah. We've got to be out by 9:30.
Yes.
Like, so probably 7 till 9. Something like that, or 7:30 till 9. I don't know. Something. I can't remember.
But all the details are on the website.
They are.
So you could go to the website and just search for benefit dinner and it will come up.
Yeah. And it's our benefit dinner and end of year celebration. So it's kind of a little bit of both. So we'll be hearing stories from the year. We'll have other things to tell you because other things will happen between now and then. So we're looking forward to it. It'll be really nice.
Yeah.
Be a nice way to end the year, I hope.
Yeah, it'd be a great way.
Get the friends and networks together.
Great.
That'll be nice. And we're back at JMA as well, September.
Yeah, they want us there 2 days a week, 2 whole days a week.
They like us there 3 days a week.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure we're going to make that in September.
So hopefully 2 days a week we'll be able to be there.
Whole days.
Which will be great.
Yeah. Being with them. So looking forward to that. And hopefully more coaching and training and stuff as well. I want another gig like Greece.
Yes.
I do. I would love that. So if you would like us to come and do some training at your place, give us a call. We would love to.
And we can write a course for you.
We can. It costs you, but we can. And we love to. Absolutely love to. All right. Is there anything else we wanted to say?
I think that's it.
That's it.
I think that's our
Hope you have a wonderful summer, and looking forward to
seeing you in September.
Yes, that too. All right. God bless everybody.
Ciao.
Ciao. So yeah. How do we finish?